Timeless, timeless. What a good album. I mean, this is the first time in a long time where everybody could agree that Davido actually came true. Like whether you like Davido or not, we all come from like this album wasn't it. Like the album is fire, head to toe. And if you think otherwise, you probably just hate Davido. Like for real, you have hate in your heart. And I would say Davido was quite experimental on this one. Like he was bold, like opting to go with like smaller artists. He didn't go with like an A-list type of features. He just went with younger artists trying to build their stuff, and that was good. It was also the first time I heard Davido singing over type beats. What I mean by that is he was singing over beats that were for other artists, like the Precision song. That's Burna Boy. You get He Pay Me, it sounds like a P Square joint, and obviously Picasso. I mean, shout out to Big Wiz. Like that's Wizkid. You get, so yeah, that was actually telling. So I went into this album years first, expecting Davido to, express his sadness, his pain over the loss of his kid, but it was none of that, and which is totally fine. I mean, Davido is one of those artists that he separates his personal life from his music. Like he keeps everything in his own place. So I don't know why I was expecting otherwise. I also feel like Davido's personality on this album was, it was tapered down per se. Like normally Davido goes into songs with other artists and he's competing, like he's trying to outshine the other artists per se, but it wasn't any of that here. He let all the artists do their thing. It was almost like the artists were featuring him and he just took the backseat, allowing them to shine. Everything just sounded cohesive. It sounded like he belonged. It wasn't forced there. It wasn't forced. Normally sometimes Davido songs, they feel forced, like I'm trying to get this artist because for the appeal, but this one everything just sounded natural. So yeah. And as for the theme of the album, I haven't picked up on what the theme is, and I'm not even going to bother because every song just sounds different. Like there's no connection between the first song and the next song. Every song just has a different thing. And historically, Davido doesn't thrive off making concept albums. He's a hits first type of artist. You get. And speaking on sequencing, it wasn't really sequenced per se. I feel like Davido just goes into the studio and he does rock, paper, scissors. Over them, alright, number 1, rock, paper, scissors. Picasso, yeah, put that shit number 17. Like, Mars doesn't even care where like any song stays. Everything's just a hit. Like you just hit shuffle and you enjoy the album. I mean, think about it. Davido has dropped 4 albums, right? OBO, A Good Time, A Better Time, Timeless, and if you want to count this EP, Son of Mercy. And that guy doesn't have one intro or outro or intermission or interlude or anything. Like Mars doesn't give a fuck about all of that. He just wants to give you guys joy. So yeah. And props to Davido for showing like a casual fan a different side of Asake on the song No Competition. Because normally when Asake does a song with another artist, the other artist has to be on Ashake's timing. Like you have to go with Ashake's vibe or whatever. But it was really good and profound to see Asake in a different lights. Like it made me like him more. That song is a very beautiful song, and yeah, that was really good. So my top 5 songs after careful consideration and peer pressure are For the Road at 5, Precision at 4, In the Garden at 3, Feel at 2, and number 1 was Picasso. I didn't put Unavailable in my top 5 list because that's like universally accepted. Like that's like liking water. Like everybody likes Unavailable, you get. So couldn't be there. And my least favorite song is actually Bop. Yeah, that song sounds cringe to me at least. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna rate Timeless a strong 8. I gave it a 7 before, but after more listens, it's a strong 8. It's a very solid album. And I also feel like Davido finally has his own staple album, which he could compete with Made in Lagos or Burna Boy's African Giant. Yeah, that's my take. Yo, man, all I can actually say is that Logos Olori guy, that guy is John the Baptist. Yeah, like, that guy is showing us what will happen if Wiz and Davido ever jump on his song, because bro, that Picasso song, guy, fire. So yeah, there you have it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Remember, don't play,